Today we're diving into a big, bold, and highly debated question. Could Bitcoin reach $1 million or even higher by the year 2030? We'll look at Bitcoin's historical performance, key factors driving its future price, several possible scenarios for 2030, and finally, my personal take. Just a quick reminder, this is not financial advice, just an analysis based on publicly available data and market logic. All right, let's get started. 1. A quick look back. Bitcoin's historical growth. To understand where Bitcoin might go, we need to see where it came from. When Bitcoin launched in 2009, it was virtually worth nothing. In its early years, it traded for a few cents to a few dollars. Think back to the famous Bitcoin Pizza Day. By 2013, Bitcoin broke above $1,000 for the first time. During the 2020 pandemic, Bitcoin dipped sharply but then skyrocketed, ending the year near $29,000. Over the years, it has moved from niche technology to a major global asset watched by institutions and governments. In short, Bitcoin has shown massive long-term growth, but also extreme volatility. 2. What could push Bitcoin toward $1 million? Here are the main bullish drivers. Heavy checkmark scarcity. Bitcoin's supply is capped at 21 million, creating a digital scarcity narrative. Heavy checkmark institutional adoption. More hedge funds, corporations, and even governments are exploring Bitcoin as a store of value. Heavy checkmark growing recognition. Bitcoin is increasingly viewed as digital gold and a hedge against inflation or currency risk. Heavy checkmark big picture bullish models. Firms like ARK Invest estimate Bitcoin could reach $300,000 in a bearish scenario, $700,000 plus in a base scenario, 1.0 to $1.5 million in a bullish scenario. These projections help fuel the idea of Bitcoin hitting $1 million. 3. The risks. What could hold Bitcoin back? Warning: extreme volatility. Bitcoin has crashed 50% to 80% multiple times. Macro, regulation, and sentiment can move it violently. Warning: regulatory uncertainty. Governments may create restrictions that limit demand or slow adoption. Warning: competition and technology risks. If Bitcoin loses relevance or fails to innovate compared to other blockchain networks, its narrative could weaken. Warning: weak valuation anchors. Unlike stocks, Bitcoin has no cash flow or earnings. Its value relies heavily on belief, adoption, and future expectations. 4. 3 possible scenarios for Bitcoin by 2030. Scenario 1. Conservative/moderate growth. Bitcoin continues to grow, but without explosive adoption. Price range: $300,000 to $700,000. Scenario 2. Optimistic/strong adoption. Institutions adopt Bitcoin heavily, regulations become clearer, and it solidifies its role as digital gold. Price range: $700,000 to $1 million. Super bull case. Bitcoin becomes a global reserve asset, inflation accelerates, sovereign funds buy BTC, or a major economic shift occurs. In this extreme case, Bitcoin could exceed $1 million plus. 5. My view. Is $1 million by 2030 possible? Here's my balanced take. Yes, it's possible, especially under bullish macro conditions and strong institutional inflows. But it's not the most likely scenario unless multiple tailwinds line up. More realistically, Bitcoin could end up somewhere in the mid-hundreds of thousands, unless another massive adoption wave hits. Investors should prepare for both huge potential upside and severe volatility or long periods of stagnation. Bitcoin remains a high-risk, high-reward asset. All right, that wraps up today's breakdown of whether Bitcoin could hit $1 million by 2030. We looked at the history, the catalysts, the risks, and 3 different price scenarios, and hopefully this gives you a clearer picture of the possibilities. Remember, don't rely on a single prediction. Always manage your risk, and never invest money you can't afford to lose. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into crypto, investing, and market trends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.